Hello and welcome to another video in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago on the island of Trinidad. We are starting here at the Botanical Gardens in Port of Spain, and you can see those parrots, actual parrots like you see in the movies, flying through the trees. And I'm just sat here on a bench. They're cutting the grass, so it's a bit noisy. But yeah, so we're starting at the Botanical Gardens in Trinidad, and we're going to be walking through. And I hope you enjoy the video. And just some brief history on these gardens. So it's right next to President's House and right next to the Queen's Park Savannah, where we did a video last week. And yeah, so the grounds are very well kept, and this is one of the oldest botanical gardens in the Western Hemisphere. I think it's the oldest in the Caribbean for sure. So we're going to start walking through. You're gonna get away from that noise. Yeah. Right. And look at this bird, if you can get close to it. And a squirrel. You see the squirrel there? That's very cool. And look at these birds. So there are lots and lots. If you're not familiar with Trinidad, or you're not from here, Trinidad and Tobago, this country has the most species of birds per capita anywhere in the world, right? So we will make a detour and walk. Oh. The grass is wet. It's very early in the morning, so there's dew, and there's a little track up there. I mean, look at this place. There's so many parks in Trinidad, and this is just one, but this is the most beautiful one for sure. So you could have events here. People take their wedding photos in here, you know, because it's just a very beautiful space, and you can come here to relax. It's free, and it opens at 6 a.m. and closes at 6 p.m. So this is a grave site. Right? So I believe there's a family, a group of important people buried in there. I always remember what it was specifically, but it's I should have refresh my memory. So if you're interested in that, you can look up grave site in Botanical Gardens, Port of Spain. So you can see the name of these trees and see the parrots up there. Could actually hear a plane. Of course, the airport is very far from Port of Spain. just see all the names of the trees, and we're gonna pass President's House, the side of it, so I'll show you how that looks. And there's another park actually in front of President's House, a smaller park. Today's a Thursday. And just look at the green down in here, going up into the hills. And we've done many videos in Port of Spain, and it's a very beautiful city. There's a little track down in here. Look at the size of that tree trunk. Some of these trees are probably older than this country itself. Or most of them. Actually, I'm gonna go through this way. So if you want a least challenging exercise, you know, people come in here to jog instead of going around the savannah, which is it's almost 3 miles long to go around there. on a weekend in here would have a lot more people, but we have a lot of it to ourselves. See the parrots. So because of where the country is, you have a lot of different types of birds because it's just off South America, Venezuela. So they just kind of are here, you know. And there's actually a type of tourism that comes here for bird watching specifically. I mean, even if you're out in your front yard, you see all these exotic, well, not exotic for people that live here, but for anybody who's not from here would look like exotic birds. And when you hear us in the Barbados drives that we do, kind of talking about, oh, it's so, you know, the green and whatever, it's because Trinidad is so green. So we're accustomed to that, and we kind of, you know, associate the green with Trinidad. It's a very green country. So there's a building behind kind of this structure that is the president's house. So she lives in there. Christine Kangaloo, that's the president at this time as I'm filming this. So you could see it through the trees. But actually see the front of it. I'll try and get the front as much as possible. Of course, this building is very, very well protected, and the Prime Minister's residence isn't far from here. Yeah, so you can see these stairs connecting President's house to these gardens. So you can see the house very clearly through those trees. Look at this plant here. You can see that guy in the distance relaxing. Because out here is a very nice place to relax. I just saw a kind of black bird with a yellow tail. Honestly, anywhere with trees, a big collection of trees in this country, you will start getting lots and lots of different kinds of birds. And notice how clean it is too, these gardens. And towards the side is the National Zoo. Empire Valley Zoo. And look at the hill going up there. And in that zoo you'll get lions, giraffes, tigers, monkeys, alligators, all those stuff. Oh gosh, look up in there. Very, very nice. So we are back to the roadside. Okay, sorry about that. And over here you can see the buildings for downtown Port of Spain. And there's the main entrance right there. Yeah, I just walked outside so you can see the actual entrance. Right? You could see people there maintaining the grounds. Look at this tree. This tree must be very old. The sign there. So this side, this entrance is for the office of the president, right? And this is the house here. I forgot you could get this close to it. That's the house. And even this pathway must be very old. I mean, look at these stones. A little bridge. Oh, and there's a hummingbird. Oh, I went. They're notorious for moving fast, so I didn't really get it. So we just made a full loop. So we are outside. would like to thank all of you for watching as we look at downtown Port of Spain. We're in the capital city of Port of Spain in Trinidad and Tobago. Signing off, BNJ Drive. Thanks for watching.